So on the kind of topic of horror, and coming right out of October with, all the horror stuff going on, I want to talk about in the news today, and this is coming to us from Variety. Jason Blum and James Wan are in talks to merge their horror production companies. As we were talking about earlier, obviously we know that Jason Blum runs Blumhouse Productions, and the name that we were losing for James Wan is Atomic Monster.
Yeah.
So I'm just going to read a little bit of this article so we have an idea what's going on. Horror maestros Jason Blum and James Wan are in advanced talks to merge their companies, Blumhouse Productions and Atomic Monster, into a mega house of chills and thrills. Blumhouse, known for its low-budget approach to terror, is currently under a first-look deal with Universal, which would extend to Atomic Monster as long as the deal closes. Wan's first-look deal with Warner Brothers ended earlier this year after nearly a decade. That's crazy. Thanks to the success of skin-crawling franchises such as Halloween, Paranormal Activity, The Purge, Blumhouse has generated $5 billion at the worldwide box office. That is a ridiculous number, especially if you consider that they probably spent like 87 cents doing that. Wan, whose films as a director have earned more than $3.7 billion globally, is the creative mastermind behind The Conjuring, the Saw series. Since 2004, Wan and Blumhouse have combined for box office totals of $11.6 billion. That's some Marvel shit, bro.
Yeah, it is.
That's some Marvel shit. That's really cool. Really, really cool to hear, man. I mean, this would literally... I know that we can't quite grasp our head around it as film fans, but this would literally be like if they announced that like Marvel and DC were talking about like merging into one big company. We would be nerding out like crazy. I mean,
kind of. Yeah, really.
Theoretically, we could see Annabelle versus Michael Myers. I don't know, but it's possible now if this is on the table. So this is really cool, man. I'm a big horror fan. I love Blumhouse. Most of the stuff that James Wan creates is great. I'm not a big fan of Aquaman and some of the more like stuff he's done outside of horror. Excuse me. But that being said, I like this. I think this is interesting. I think this, you get two really creative minds in this one industry together, cracking skulls, and I think this is going to be awesome, man. But yeah, Lucas, you're hearing this. What are your thoughts on these two production companies merging together?
Man, it's like you said, it would be. I mean, it's like titans coming together to make their own production company. It's a great week for horror, I guess, because just the other day we were talking about, Walter Hamada taking over. Yep. And now we have this. And
getting back into horror.
Right. Yeah, for sure. But yeah, man, I'd be really excited to see like what kind of, because Blumhouse, I mean, I didn't even realize until we were just reading that article actually that Paranormal Activity was like what really...
Yeah, that started it all.
Yeah. But I mean, because it's been a while since I've seen those movies.
Yep.
But
those
looking
were
back
huge.
at it now, yeah, they were.
Even though they weren't all great, everyone I knew every time. I mean, it was into like 6 and
they
shit.
got up to 5,
and people would be like,
6, yeah.
"Bro, are you going out to see it?" And I'd be like, "Damn, y'all are still doing this?" Like,
right. It's almost like Final Destination at that point.
Yeah, but I get that one for some reason. Like I was there during Final Destination 33, and I was just as happy as everyone else.
But no, I mean, Blumhouse has got, like maybe a couple bad ones, but other than that, most of their
so
horror
does
movies,
James Wan
sure,
too. Everyone does.
Right. But I think more than anything, what Blumhouse and James Wan as well have going for them, in the same vein that we were talking about with Walter Hamada the other day, is that it's so easy. I mean, horror is so easy to cliche and has been so cliched, but those three people, specifically the two that we're talking about, have like reinvigorized it. They've re-evolutionized it, and I'm really excited to see what kinds of things that they come up with, and if that means then that they're going to do Annabelle versus Michael Myers. Oh yeah,
sure,
I know, but still, like, it's a possibility now.
Right.
Hell yeah, man.
Or at least if not, they could do the things where, like, you know, Michael Myers is like killing a young girl in her bedroom who has an Annabelle doll on her bed or something. You know, they could do those little like Easter eggy things.
Dude, hear me out. What if they took all of their like Annabelle, Michael Myers, all of their like bad guys or their, you know, their killers or villains, and they put them in, and they had Saw come and take all of them
put them
in a room and see what happens.
That'd be hilarious.
Dude, come on, right? Because
that
like,
would be hilarious.
Talk about a series that almost, I mean, that ran itself into the ground by doing the same exact thing after 10 movies.
Right.
What a way to, like,
and there's a 10th one coming.
I know.
Yeah, right.
But what a way to redo it, right?
Right.
Instead
that
of,
would
like,
be interesting.
Well, because part of the appeal, especially for the first, like, 3 movies, is, for Saw, I mean, is that, like, it could be you, it could be me, that just wake up one day and we're in the basement or, you know, in some shitty-ass bathroom. So imagine then, instead of like just normal good people, whatever, you've got some killers in there doing it. I think that would be that would be great.
That could be interesting. I do want to read a quick quote here from James Wan, who says, quote, "We really do complement each other, yin and yang, which is part of what makes this so exciting," Wan told the New York Times. And yeah, that's cool to hear. I mean, clearly these guys also enjoy each other's work, and they're going to enjoy working with each other, it sounds like. So, yeah, this is super exciting. I'm happy for both of them. I'm happy that also the horror genre has had a really, really good year for horror. I mean, let's see here. We had Terrifier 2, we had Smile, we had Barbarian, we had Halloween Ends, we had Scream earlier this year. There's been lots of successful horror this year, and that's really good too. So this will be a big boom, I think, too, moving forward for the horror genre. But guys, let us know down in the comment section below, what do you guys think about all this? Are you guys fans of James Wan and Blumhouse? Are you fans of them being together? Maybe you think they should be separate. Separate sometimes better for, you know, better competition. So definitely let us know what your thoughts are down in the comment section below.